the 6th generation BMW 3 Series, in this case the 330i. Could be a motorway mile muncher, it could be an everyday family car for plodding around in. With it being a BMW, it could be the ultimate driving machine. Let's find out. So, we're with the BMW 330i. This is the M Sport model. It is absolutely filthy. I've taken it on some dirty roads. I was going to clean it before I gave it back, but I haven't had time, so sorry about that, guys. It is the M Sport, as I say, so we've got the 19-inch upgraded wheels, which is great. We have got on the front, do you know what, I'm going to get the keys and show you this, because I like this. This is one of the few things I do like, actually really love about this car. When you open it in the mornings, or in the evenings, let's lock it first and open it, you get these gorgeous lights turn on the front, and the xenon lights pop up like that, so it's quite a cool little feature. It's great for when you're parking up against your front door and you can't see where you're putting the key in the door, so it helps out a little bit. Going around, it's quite a nice looking car really. It's quite big, it's a lot bigger than you think, and it's quite wide when you're driving it. Again, you've got the LED lights on the back which look quite nice, got the twin exhausts on it, and looking down the side. So it looks quite nice. In the boot, let's open the boot and have a look. Well, I can even open the boot. Right, so the boot's quite spacious. It is a big boot. I don't know why the seats don't fold down. You thought they would do, so it could be a bit more practical than that, but due to them not folding down, it ruins it a little bit. Coming into the legroom in the back of the car, I'm not the tallest person in the world, but you can see there's plenty of space behind me, and you can easily fit a couple of human beings in there nicely. And let's go and have a look at the inside where you sit in the driving seat. I'm going to cover this a little bit later on with the camera behind my head, but in here it's quite nice. Steering wheel, we just pop the engine on so we can straighten this up. So, dashboard's quite nice, you've got everything you need to know on there, it's in front of you. Steering wheel's quite nice, you've got the paddles on there. Sat nav's great, we're going to cover all this later on. And it's just a nice little place to be. You can't really complain. So, you join me on a slightly rainy day, quite bright still. We're in a nice little country road in Ashbourne, which is in Derbyshire. Perfect place to test the 330i really. Plenty of twisty roads, plenty of hills up and down. Great for checking the handling. We can also check the power, check how the brakes work. And the roads aren't all smooth, they are quite bumpy, which I can probably tell from the camera right now. So we can check the ride comfort, see how it is. Nothing annoys me more than a car that handles well, but it's so rough that it's just uncomfortable. You want a car that handles well and is comfy at the same time. So let's see how we get on today. So what's under the bonnet have we got? Well, in this 330i, it's a 2-litre twin turbocharged engine. The previous one, which wasn't a 330, it was a 328i. It had a V6 in it, which pushed out a little bit more power than this. So this one with the 2-litre twin turbo produces about 252 horsepower. The previous version was 258. But the way the world's going nowadays, engine sizes are getting smaller. We're bolting turbochargers on it, so it's all for your economy. So it's not a bad drop really. You've dropped a litre in engine size, but we're getting a pretty similar power. The great thing is you can get a good fuel economy out of it as well. So, coming on to fuel consumption, BMW claim it will do 44 miles per gallon. I've been driving it for the last week or so and I've been getting about 36, trying to be really careful. We've got a little rocker switch down here, which you can put it in Sport Plus, which turns the traction control off. We'll leave that on. It's not my car, so we don't want to break it. We've got Comfort, which does what it says, it is comfy. And we've got Eco Pro. So in Eco Pro mode, it makes the throttle really unresponsive. So if you slam your foot down on the accelerator, you will accelerate, but essentially you can put more movement in the throttle, in the pedal, and it's going to put less throttle input, so it's going to save you a little bit of fuel. As I say, I've been getting around 36 miles per gallon average. Put it in comfort, the throttle becomes more responsive. Put it in sport, more responsive still. The steering gets a little bit heavier. Now handling. We're in a BMW, so again, rear wheel drive, front wheel steering. It's got the makings of a good handling car. The only problem with the steering's a bit too light for my liking. Even in sport mode, the steering just feels heavier than comfort. It just feels really light. You're not actually understeering. The front end grip is really well. It does turn into corners brilliantly. But the steering just feels so light, it feels like you're just losing traction. After you. Back end's great. The back end does feel planted. But if you want to, if provoked, you can put your foot down a little bit and it will start to slide. Again, I've not turned the traction control off. I don't feel brave with it not being mine. But even with it on, you can still get it out a little bit. It's just got a little bit of play, but not so much that you're going to get yourself in trouble. All in all, is it a fun car? I've just got some tight twisty roads, I've had a little bit of fun. The roads were perfectly smooth, so it was good when it did get bumpy. Again, it's still nice and good. The front end does feel planted, even though the steering is a little bit light. Back end's great, and it's just controlled by how heavy your right foot is, really. Suspension setup, again, I keep going on about it, but it's perfect. It's a good balance of comfort and handling. We've got a power and a torque meter on the dashboard. It's not an old-fashioned gauge, it's electronic, but it's so cool. You put your foot down, it shows you how much horsepower you're producing, how much torque in Newton meters. So it's coming up, it comes up to 250 horsepower. It's great. I'll have a little shot of that now. Great editing skills. Now the spec of this car is quite good. It is the M Sport model. So you've got some nice alloy wheels, you've got nice exterior styling. We've got full leather interior inside. Not heated seats, I'm afraid. But it's a really nice place to be. BMWs the dashboards are quite straight and linear. But we've got quite a nice little steering wheel. We've got a nice little stereo setup. It does everything you need to do. We've got a sat nav, we've got your Bluetooth function. Headlights, we've got xenon headlights, which are good. They're very bright, but they just don't shine far enough out in front of the car. When they're on full beam, perfect, you're out of the world. But on short beam, it just literally lights up 10 metres in front of you. Anything in front of that, you can't see. So if you're on a country road and the car's coming towards you, you just have to guess where you're going. A little bit of a downfall with it. Little LED halo lights look amazing, so they look really good. When you open it, they all brighten up, which is very nice to see. So final verdict, what would I give it a rating out of 10? I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Just on a few things really. The engine just sounds diesel, I don't get it. I just don't understand how it sounds like a diesel. The gearbox is a bit annoying how it just has a mind of its own. It's just a bit slow, it's a bit dim-witted. Handling's great, the comfort's good. Boot space is massive, there's plenty of legroom in the back for me. I'm a bit short, but even a tall guy fit in there okay. It just doesn't float my boat. I can't put my finger on what it is, but there's just something that, I don't know, I just don't bond with it. It's twice the price of what I paid for my Audi. But I just wouldn't pay that much money for it. I can't understand what it is. And I'm hoping to figure out what it is, but I don't know at the minute. I just can't put my finger on it. So yeah, that's my final verdict really.